Greeting from Nature LK. Welcome to our channel again. Today we are existed to explore another adventure in Sri Lanka. Let's start the video about Yala National Park, where you can get an amazing safari experience. Yala National Park is one of Sri Lanka's must-sees. Located to the southeast of the island, this exceptional game reserve is Sri Lanka's most popular for very good reason. Thought to be home to the greatest density of leopards per square kilometer in the world, Yala covers an area of 1,260 square kilometers and is divided into 5 blocks. Block Y is the most visited portion of the reserve and the most rewarding destination for a leopard safari. Leopards are usually elusive, though in Yala, sightings of them are extremely good. You might see them basking in the sun atop rocky outcrops, in trees, crossing tracks, and beside waterholes. Alongside leopards, there are also sloth bears, Asian elephants, deer, monkeys, buffalo, and many species of birds. If you're really set on seeing leopards, Yala will offer you Sri Lanka's best opportunity. Yala is one of Sri Lanka's oldest national parks and was designated a wildlife sanctuary as far back as 1900, though it wasn't until 1938 that it was established as a national park. Right in the heart of Yala sits the Buddhist temple Sithulpawa, and this former monastery is thought to date back 2,000 years. At one time, the monastery is thought to have housed 12,000 inhabitants, and today it remains an important temple visited by pilgrims across Sri Lanka. Other significant cultural sites in the vicinity include Kataragama and Magul Mahavihara. Yala National Park is located in the southeast of Sri Lanka, around 20 km southwest of Tissamaharama. Part of the reserve borders the Indian Ocean. It takes less than 10 minutes to reach the entrance of the reserve from Chaina Huts, which sits in the park's wildlife-rich buffer zone. Colombo is around a 300-kilometer drive away, which takes 5 hours. Yala is located in the dry zone of the island and is dominated by scrubby bush and monsoon forests. The reserve is predominantly flat, yet punctuated by brackish lakes, grasslands, and vast granite outcrops, while sand dunes characterize its coastal boundary. The park sits in the semi-dry zone of the island and receives rainfall from the northeasterly monsoon. Yala National Park is a year-round destination for wildlife safaris. The most rewarding time to visit is during the May to September dry season and in early October, when the onset of the drought and dieback of vegetation heightens wildlife viewing. The northeastern monsoon brings rainfall from October-November until January, after which the reserve is much lusher and green. Sloth bears love feasting on the intoxicating fruits of the palu trees in season between May and July, and therefore sightings are optimal at this time. The best wildlife sightings are early morning and evening, so be prepared to wake up early. Yala National Park is the best reserve in Sri Lanka for seeing a wide variety of wildlife, and in particular leopards, elephants, and sloth bears. There are approximately 215 bird species resident in the park, including 7 endemics, along with 44 mammals. The park is divided into 5 blocks, of which Block Y, where most game drives take place, is renowned for having the greatest density of leopards per square kilometer in the world. Many of the younger males have grown so used to their dominance within the reserve and the jeeps that seek them out that they saunter lazily along tracks and sunbathe on rocky outcrops in full view. As such, Yala is Sri Lanka's most popular national park,